I'm already screwing up because I don't know what happened to the countdown, but we are here. We are live. It is your boy, Poolside Pat, here at Just the BetSlips, where you can find us all over social media, all the social medias at Just the BetSlips, where we are bringing you the hot tips to help your bet slips and hopefully bring you some winners today. It is Saturday. Some would say the first day of summer. Technically, that was yesterday, but it is the first day of the first weekend of summer. And we are here live June 21st of the year of our Lord 2025. Thank you so much for joining me. Hop in the comments, give me some picks. I will bet anything that happens, and everybody knows that about me. I will bet anything that anybody in the comments says. But again, I'm your boy, Poolside Pat. I will soon be joined by CJ, the PD King himself. And we have a video from our parlay guy. We've got only hits is happening today, and then the tabletop. So a little quick show, shorter show than usual. But we again hope to bring you all of the fire, all the smoke. And thank you so much again for joining the BetSlip Nation family. Like I said, Poolside Pat here. Why don't I just get right into it? So get this out of the way before CJ hops in. It is the disclaimer, the thing that makes sure that we don't get in trouble. Especially, oh, by the way, presented by Fans First Sports Network, as you can see down below here. So go follow them. All the great articles written by a lot of our family here, and yeah, and you can find us there too. The podcast drops every Friday, so make sure you go check that out. Just the best slips all over the place, and I'm Poolside Pat. But let's get into it. Number one, we are not paid professional gamblers. This show is for fun and entertainment purposes only. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. We're not paid yet. We will be eventually. Mark my words. Number two, please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. Do not gamble more than you can afford, and only bet what you can afford to lose. Greatest piece of advice, whether you're doing it on a sports book on your phone, whether you're playing slots in your phone, or whether you're at an actual casino or at the horse track, whatever it is, best piece of advice I've ever been given, and I definitely live by that. And number three, gambling can be addictive. For that reason, please seek help if you need it. 1-800-GAMBLER is a national help hotline that can get you the help you, loved one, or friend might need today. So please do that. And again, this show is not affiliated with or sponsored by any sports book. We are presented and proudly presented by Fans First Sports Network. But again, gambling can be addictive. So 1-800-GAMBLER. Please gamble responsibly at your own risk. And we are not paid professional gamblers, but the one thing we do on the show, and I'm trying to do it better because I've been able to build my units up, and you'll see it with the records at the end of the show. The one thing I try to do every single show, as we all do, is bring you the hot tips to help your bet slips. So let's get right into it. Like I said, we've got only hits. We've got a tabletop, but before we get to that, we've got our favorite parlay guy. He was gracious enough to send in a video, which we appreciate. I'm actually going to just quickly, before we keep going, tweet out the show. So maybe we can get some more people in here to share their picks with me. Sorry, I'm a little sniffly. I don't know why. Join me and show me your slips. Pretty simple, right? All right, that's how it's done. This is a little inside baseball for the people. And just the bet slips. There we go. Bang. All righty. So now that that's over with, why don't we throw it right to our favorite parlay guy who has been struggling. I mean, our show as a whole has been struggling a little bit this month, but it's almost over. And you know what? Maybe the summer solstice will give us some good luck. So, but without further ado, let's bring him to the stage. Again, very gracious to send in a video. It is our parlay guy, Mr. Rob.
The parlay guy here, back to you on actually Saturday. Still in the mountains, probably heading back today. Got a long drive, so I won't be on the show today. But I did want to get in a quick parlay. I got Jose Barrios, 4+ strikeouts. He's done this in 8 of his last 10 games. Merrill Kelly, 6+ strikeouts. He's hit this in 8 straight, and he's placed in the Rockies. We've talked about the Rockies. He struck them out, I think, 11 times earlier this year. The Rockies just strike out the third ranked 30th in the league, so they strike out a ton. We got Clark Schmidt, 4+ strikeouts. He's at this as 6 of 7. He's facing the Orioles, who are 26 in the league in strikeouts. They strike out a ton as well. Then we've got the Braves money line. They've been playing a lot better. Grant Holmes is pitching. He's just coming off a 14 strikeout performance. In the last game, the bats are starting to wake up a little bit. I'm starting to get a little bit more confidence back in them after getting the sweep against the Mets. And then we got Arizona money line. Obviously, we've got Colorado. The bats for Arizona are all alive. Merrill Kelly pitching. I think this is going to be an easy win for Arizona. So I took their money line. I got this right around plus 430. So go ahead and chase that bag responsibly. I do not understand what happened yesterday. We hit everything, and Mackenzie Gore, of all people, only had 4 strikeouts. He's not missed 5 strikeouts in a single game this year until yesterday. So it is what it is, but we're back on it. We're going to knock this out. And as everybody check out the podcast on Friday, drops it around 6 in the morning. Chase that bag responsibly, and as always, these are the hot tips for your bet slips. Hope you have a great day.
Love it. I love it. I love it. And we are joined by, as I said, he is here with a great shirt on, by the way. Um, it is our resident PD king. It is CJ. How's it going, brother?
I'm good. We're getting ready for my son's 3rd birthday party.
Oh, is it his birthday today?
Yesterday was his birthday. We're doing.
Oh wow! Happy birthday! I'm sorry that I didn't know.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
Well, tell the little guy I said happy birthday.
He's
Uncle
over there
Peach said
playing by
happy
the pool, as y'all can
Love
see.
it. Absolutely.
So we're out with
That's
the
awesome.
ponies in the pool, and we're getting started here in probably about half an hour. So right after this, I got to open up the grill and start cooking. So yeah.
I love it. You better send me a picture or video of you being the grill master.
That's hard pass. No, I'm kidding. You're good.
But no, we're here. We're having some fun. It's like I put it on the thing. It's like I know yesterday was technically the first day of summer, but this is the first weekend day of the summer. So it is good to see you. And I have an only hits parlay that you can maybe ride if you want, and then
I'll
just
probably
the
ride
tabletop. Yeah, and then just tabletop. So I made sure to put in a Cardinal and a Philly for you, so you can. Hey, what's up, pup?
Clo.
Oh, what's up, pup? Hey. Oh, gotta love that. Yeah, no underdog today, but that's okay. We'll get back to that next time. But yeah, man, just hanging out, getting some picks in, and I'm really excited. So why don't we just get right into the only hits, and you can help me out explaining it.
Sure.
Here it is, right here. Only hits, modest 224. I mean, depending on the sportsbook of choice, but I threw a couple of some heavy hitters, pun intended. Gunnar Henderson, I think he's starting to heat up, which is good for the Orioles, even though their season might not be salvageable at this point. Brendan Donovan, who's low key one of the better hitters in the National League, or in all of baseball, to be honest. Who is nearing 100 hits already. Devers, I thought was interesting because it's his first game back against the Red Sox, or no, second game back, right? Was it yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah. So Devers against the Sox.
Chapman struck him out late. It was kind of crazy, but yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, it's just like one of those like revenge type bets. And then I threw your boy, who was also nearing 100 hits, Mr. Trey Turner. So, what are your thoughts on the only hits there? 224, I got it at.
It's good. It's good. That's solid. I'm trying to get it myself right now.
Yeah, I'm wondering what Cam Fuel. I'm wondering what you'd get it at.
Let's see here
for the people.
Got it, Gunner. We got to go to Brendan Donovan. Smart play with Brendan Donovan. I mean, the man's been on.
No, he's good for at least one hit ever, and you'll
almost
see it in my
game,
you'll see it in my tabletop. That is actually a bet that I put in that I kind of wish I flipped, but including Brendan Donovan, but I wanted to throw in a Cardinal and a Philly just for you. So
Devers. It's weird seeing Devers not with a Red Sox logo on.
I know. Really that really freaked me out too. Not gonna lie.
Freak out might be a little bit too strong of a term, but yeah, I mean, still there. I got.
This is weird. Yeah.
I got a 219. So exactly.
He'll be right
in the
around there. I
same.
mean, we know that soft paper, we're probably not getting anywhere close to that. So,
Well, no,
um,
we'd probably get to like 170. He does decent on props. He actually still does decent on props. It's like random props that he doesn't do well on, like touchdown or homer. He doesn't do well on, but like hits, they
yeah.
get the hit props are still pretty good.
Can I ask you something as somebody who I think is a little bit more knowledgeable about sports books and how
Sure.
odds work?
Hmm.
Why exactly is that the way? Like, what is the? I don't really know how to phrase this question. How do the different sports books create their odds?
So some do a flat vig.
Here, I'm gonna take this off.
Some do a flat vig off of the average. Um, they do like the average and then take a vig off of that, or then some take the average, do the aggregate score on that, and then take the vig. So,
Hmm.
if you take the vig off the total average, usually it turns out to be a little less. Like each one, you've got the vig on what it would be. So they take, let's say, they project him to get, just for easy math's sake, 40 homers in a year, which is one of every 4 games, right?
Hmm.
They'll do minus, plus 300 on it, is the standard, and then they'll take the vig off of that. So 10% of that juice is 270. Well, then if you take it off the entire average of the entire year, like you just do, he's going to have 40 homers. You do the average of that, and then take the vig the entire season instead of doing the individual game. You get more vig taken out. So it just
And
depends on the sport book and how they want it.
does it also definitely matters like how much that sports book is making in general, right? Like, does it
Yeah,
matter?
and I mean,
Yeah.
some sport books just, and they each have their own different algorithms for how they do
Yeah.
things. So it's just they're doing different algorithms. That's all.
And I absolutely, definitely, 100% know what VIG is, but for the people that might not know, can you explain it to them like they're
It's
5 years old?
Vigorovich is what is what it stands for,
Well,
is
by the way,
Vigorovich.
5-year-olds should not be gambling and always gamble responsibly, but go
Yes,
ahead.
please gamble responsibly and at your own risk, and make sure
Yeah,
that you are of legal age to gamble.
thank you.
But it's the sports book's fee to charge a bet, right? So you have the odds, you have the true odds of everything, and then you have the vig for selling it. The best way for me to explain it is on a craps table. Um, vig is very easily explained, and then you just extrapolate that out. So if you're on a dice table, the true odds of the dice, there's 6 ways to roll a 7, 5 ways to roll a 6 and 8, so on and so forth. So um, for me to get true odds of the dice on, let's say, a 5 and 9, which it's four ways to roll a 5 and 9, 6 ways to roll a 7. If you look at that, it's 3 to 2, right? So the true odds are there. It is 1.5 times more likely that a 7 comes out than a 5 or a 9. But if you want the true odds of anything, you have to pay 5%, which is the vig, to get that. So, for example, if you want to win $30, you've got to pay $20 to win 30. But
Hmm.
you actually have to pay 21 to win 30, because the casino has to have their quote unquote way to get the money
Hmm.
or give you the reason to make the wager. So that's what it comes down to. That's what vig is. If you play craps, and your pass line essentially becomes your vig at that point, because it's even money for the pass line, and then your odds get true odds. If you play a place
Yeah.
bet, it's 5 to 7 instead of 5 to 7.5. So that 0.5 is that 10% vig to do that. So
I don't
that's
really
what it is.
understand. I don't really actually understand craps, but what I do know, or at least what I've been told, is that the pass line is like one of the best bets in at a casino. Is
Pass
that
line with pass line with max odds is the lowest house advantage of any bet in the entire casino.
other than like
If they
red
have
and
10
black,
times
right?
odds.
Red and black is
Huh?
pretty
No,
red and black like on roulette, yeah.
anything on the roulette table actually has the same odds, except for Top Street, or Top Double Street is the only one that doesn't have
Oh,
the same odds, because
oh,
it's all based on 36. And if you can get on a single zero roulette table, you actually have better odds than a double zero roulette table.
oh wow. And I know, I mean, I know we're kind of getting into the weeds. This is a sports gambling show, but the I mean, you sent me one time which actually I kind of want you to send me again, the blackjack book, quote unquote.
Yep. Yep.
And if you can kind of, obviously there's going to be days where you're on a roll, and there's going to be days that you're not. But
Yep.
if you can play
If you play
by the book,
strictly by the book, you
what are
get
the
the
odds
house
there?
advantage just underneath 1%.
Oh wow.
If you play strictly by the book on a 6-deck shoe, but you have to play everything by the book religiously.
Hmm.
Um,
But and then
and
it depends on who's with you, if they're playing by the book, like
no, actually,
Yeah.
that doesn't affect you.
Oh,
Actually,
really? Oh wow. I didn't know
technically,
that.
mathematically speaking, it does not affect you.
Okay.
But I mean, it might feel that way, but it's a gambler's fallacy. The book is based purely on book is
It's
based
okay.
purely on mathematical percentages and odds
I
of
have one
why
more
you should do
question
certain things. Go ahead.
about casinos.
Mhm.
Whereabouts does like Texas Hold'em fall when it comes to house advantage?
So there is no house edge in Texas Hold'em because you're
Because
playing
it's a
against other
skill
people's
game,
money.
right? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, well,
Well, yeah,
you're
yeah.
playing other people's money, right?
Okay, okay.
What you do have is the rake, and what the rake is the casino's way to pay their dealers without you tipping them, right? It's the way for the
Hmm.
casino to make their money. So, but the rake is like anywhere between 1 to 4% of each pot, and the
Oh,
dealers
wow.
know which way to do it. If it's a smaller
Hmm.
pot, they go one. If it's a bigger pot, like they know what they have to do for rake, and it's all based on hands per hour too. So they'll rake more out of the pot that if it took longer to get that pot, they'll rake more out of it. They just know what they need to take in their quote unquote rake. But when you tip the dealer, it doesn't go to the casino; it goes straight to them. The Texas
Go straight to
Hold'em,
them. Yeah.
it goes straight to them. But the rake that they take out of each pot goes to the casino.
And I'm sorry, like at this point, I'm just so fascinated. For those that aren't aware, Mr. PD King you did used to work, and I hope I'm okay to say this. Did
Yeah,
used
you're
to
fine.
work in a casino, so
Yep.
that's why he is as knowledgeable as he is. What would you? Well, first of all, what was your like main gig? I guess is kind of the
Mhm.
question, and then
Yep.
also, what would you be taking home on like on a good day?
So I mainly dealt craps and roulette. I dealt a little
Okay,
bit
so
of
yeah.
blackjack when they needed me, but craps dealers are in high demand. The good ones are, and I'm not going to try to toot my own horn. I was one of the top three in my house, which isn't really saying much. But considering I know a dealer in Vegas that says I could go out there and within 2 weeks I would be one of the better dice dealers in Vegas, that makes me feel really good about life.
Yeah,
I'm not saying
yeah.
I'd be the best. I'm just saying I'd be one of the best that
No,
they
no,
could
yeah.
put
Love
on a
that.
game.
Oh yeah.
And it's because I worked really hard at it when I was training. So,
Nice.
um, and I listened to a lot of my experienced dealers that helped break me in.
I'll
So
give you, yeah, yeah. Yep.
yeah, they gave me a lot of advice. So if anybody's trying to get into the casino industry, you're looking to break in, just listen to your dual rate dealers, listen to the dealers that have been doing it for a while, and listen to your boxmen. Um, if you're trying to deal craps, listen to your floors. They're going to give you knowledge, and if you're willing to learn and you're willing to get into it, they'll give you a wealth of knowledge that is well more vast than you would ever really need. But it could help you one of those days when some guy wants to test your knowledge, quote unquote. And I got tested by a couple of people, and I passed because I listened to those really experienced people. So something fun.
I love it. And I mean, are you comfortable sharing about what you might like on a good day take home tip wise?
So we got our tokes were pooled. They were daily pooled and then distributed out. And I was in a lower end house and not like the greatest of landscapes as far as like pricing. But I would my bring home every 2 weeks. So it got distributed every 2 weeks in my paycheck as part of my payroll.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
and then so I made $7.50 an hour flat when I left, and then I
Oh,
made toke
this
rate.
is years ago though, right? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
it
yeah,
was
yeah.
750. Well, because it was a toke position, you could pay less still.
Oh,
So
okay, okay.
it was 750. Like when I first started, I was at seven because you made six, and then for each additional game that you knew other than blackjack and the carnivals, you got an
Oh,
extra
wow.
50 cents because I knew
Oh,
roulette and because I knew
Craps.
Craps, I got 7. And then I didn't officially get trained in Baccarat, so I wasn't officially certified in Baccarat, but I knew how to deal it. And the reason I knew how to deal it is because I had to floor it. But I never took the test, so they didn't give me the 50 cents there. But that's fine. I didn't really care.
Mhm.
But I do know how to deal Baccarat. I have floored Baccarat. I've never physically dealt the game, but I
Okay.
know it well enough that I had to floor it. So, and yeah, I was at the time of my departure. I was a dual rate, so there were some days I was the floor supervisor standing there, and then other days I was dealing. So I was what was called a dual rate. So some days I dealt. I made $7.50 an hour plus the toke rate, which averaged around
And then you get tipped,
13,
whatever,
13 to
whenever somebody
15.
tips you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
13 to
Yeah.
15 bucks an hour throughout the entire day is what it usually
Oh,
averaged. Sometimes
nice.
if we got a George in, we'd have $50 toke rates, which
What
is
is a
sweet because
George?
it's $50 an hour. George is a guy who a high spender and he's really good to the dealers. We always call
Love
him a
that.
George. That's a little
Why?
tidbit. If you
Why?
hear a dealer say, "Hey man, you're a George," it's just a colloquialism term that's been used for years. Um, yeah, so we just call it yeah. So like when you have a dealer tap out and he looks at the other dealer, you go George in spot 2. If you ever
Oh,
hear that, it means the guy in spot 2 is tipping well.
it's
Take
tipping
care of
good. Yeah.
him, help him
Yeah.
out. Yeah, yeah.
Love that.
And
Love that.
dealers take care of players. Dealers take care of
Yeah.
players that take care of them.
Because they'll help that
So
you
yeah,
can help them, right?
yeah,
Like when you're playing
we can
blackjack,
suggest a
they'll
book
you
and
can.
do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
you can ask
Yeah.
them what the book would say, and we have to tell you legally. Well, in the
Really?
state of Pennsylvania, legally, we have to tell you what the book would say.
Really? Oh wow.
hmm
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I think
so we have to
it's
know the
got to be
book
the
pretty
same in
much by heart.
Connecticut too. It's got to be the
It
same in
probably
Connecticut too,
is.
like
Probably
Mohegan.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, most
Yeah.
dealers will know the book and they'll tell you the book regardless. But yeah,
Bro, I can listen to you talk about this stuff like all day. So I have three things, and then we'll get to the tabletop because I know you got an awesome birthday party to get to.
yep,
One, can you please resend me the book on blackjack?
sure. Actually, you can just
Two,
Google it. Just look up
I'd rather I'd
you'd
rather
rather get
hear
it from
from
me.
you.
Okay.
Yeah. Two, can you please maybe point me in the direction? This one you can send me to internet, but craps because I've been told that I can make money off craps, but I have zero idea how it's played.
In any game,
Um,
you can make money, but it takes money to win money in craps. It's
that's
definitely a
true.
game where
That's
you need a
fair.
bigger bankroll.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, that's
so
fair. Well, that's good to know. And then three, you should wear sunglasses on the show more
I so
because you look
I
really cool.
agree with you. The problem is I wear polarized sunglasses.
Ah,
So
so it's like
polarized
it's
sunglasses on the computer
inside. Yeah,
screen,
yeah, yeah.
it's like I get wavy, and then if I
Just
tilt my head,
get
it goes black.
just get one of the stupid get one a stupid pair of
But I look
you
so
look
good
so
in
cool.
polarized lenses, dude. I just look so good in polar. Say the reason why I
No,
look so
you look
good
cool
is
now.
polarized lenses. That's why.
Okay, that's fair, but
So
you look cool with glasses. I'm just telling you, okay?
appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, no, I wish we had more time because I could just talk your ear off about casino stuff and everything. But we are a sports gambling podcast. Why don't we get to the sports bets? And
Yeah, absolutely.
it is the green thing. If you want to try and beat Kel, shout out Kel. We miss him. We hope he's doing well. But it is green, and you no, it's the other way. I
No,
think.
it's this way. It's this way.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
I don't think so. I think you're
I think
wrong.
it's this way. I think it's this way.
I guess we'll find out. What happens if you're wrong?
I will wear sunglasses on the next show.
Fair enough. And we miss Kel. We love Kel. He's dealing with stuff, but he'll be back whenever he's ready, and we love him. But it is green. It is the plushy, the felt. It is the tabletop. Yeah, see you. Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
right.
No, you weren't.
I went here, and then I went there.
Okay. You did. Okay, you did. You did adjust.
I did
I'll give you that. I'll give you
I
that.
did
But
the
I
thing. I
need
went.
sunglasses.
You
No, I need sunglasses next show. I need
All right,
sunglasses next show.
fine. Even though I
Thank.
wasn't wrong, it's fine.
You weren't. You adjusted well, but you
No,
were
I did the
initially
thing that
wrong.
Kel does. Kel does the like he puts the
Okay. Then actually, you know what? Now that yes, you're right. Okay, never mind. I still want the sunglasses, but
I'll
okay,
wear
you're
them.
right.
I'll wear them if I can find some good
You,
ones.
you I didn't realize you were doing like a very abbreviated version of Kel's point. So I appreciate that. But here it is. It is the tabletop. It is and I'm getting better at the graphics, by the way. So I think I need.
Experimenting with different fonts, eh?
I'm having fun, bro. Oh, I did
Yeah.
actually. Well, actually, I changed mine. Yeah, you'll see.
That's fine. We'll
I
see.
don't know. I don't know who's first, so I just know
It's
that
fine. Just
it's.
give her a click. We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. Oh, it
A
is
little
me.
clicky.
Okay,
It's you.
here we go.
Oh, Angel Reese
Um,
double. What?
yeah, bro. Oh yeah, I'm
Let's
dipping into
go.
the W. I'm dipping into the Angel Reese. And tomorrow
Getting
I'm
the
betting that.
rebounds.
There, exactly. Tomorrow I'm betting on Caitlin Clark as well. Um,
I've lost so much
that,
money betting on Caitlin Clark though.
I can't wait. I really wish that she was playing today, but no, I'm going full blast on Angel Reese. I actually, you probably can't parlay this. I'm gonna try, but I don't think you can. So I did do two individual bets because I am trying to build my units back up. I said this before you got on the show. I've been doing less, I'm getting back. I'm still spoiler alert, I'm still the loser of the show right now. But give me Angel Reese double double. It's pretty much like every single game because she is Miss Me Bounds. And I do want to say this: she is leaning into the villain role. She's leaning into uh, the Me Bounds. Like I think she copyrighted it or trademarked it. I don't know which
She
one she
should
did.
have.
She
That's
might have.
smart.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she did. So like, good for her. She averages 11 and 11. Um, I mean, last five, I'll just go 5 games: 10, 13, 9, 11, 12. And only one of those games she didn't get 10 points, and that was against Caitlin Clark. Um, but no, I mean, I'll hand up. I'm not going to watch this game. Um, but
I
but
rarely watch my bets, to be clear.
Oh, you know what? I appreciate you saying that because I'm actually the same way. Other than the Cardinals, well, I'll
Yeah,
track
it's
them.
the only one I bet.
Yeah,
Yeah, like I track them, but
yeah. Well,
I don't.
Kraft Sings has this thing. I don't know if Fando does, but or Campfield, excuse me. Um, Kraft Sings has this thing where on your bet you can ask it to track it for you.
Yeah,
So like,
I can do it to my home screen, so I can
yeah,
say
yeah,
I want to
exactly,
track
yeah,
this,
yeah.
and it pops onto my home screen. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So like if I'm not watching, like it is what it is. But like other than the Cardinals, like I'm gonna watch the Cardinals game, obviously, if I can. But generally speaking, I set it and forget it and hope that it hits. Um, well, I mean, I'm not watching a Dodgers game at freaking 10 at night, on the East
Correct.
Coast.
Correct.
But give me Angel Reese double doubles because that feels like it's a lock. The 13 rebounds obviously is a lot, but I felt like I got good value at the just
Yeah, she
plus
averages
100. So
12.6, I think,
yeah, yeah,
rebounds a game,
yeah,
and
yeah,
if she
yep.
didn't have the me bounds, I don't know how
How
correct
she
the
would do that?
stat is, but
Yeah, yeah,
she'd be at like 10.
yeah,
So
yep,
I mean, it's not
yep.
like it's all, but it is almost 3 more rebounds a game
And,
because of the me bounds. So
and I want to give her a little credit. Again, her leaning into the me bounds, awesome. She bounds, whatever she wants to call it. Um, she does score. She averages 11 points a game. Like she averages 11 and 11, which is like I don't know really what that means in WNBA terms, if I'm being honest. But like you're averaging a double double. She's a good basketball player.
yeah, it's not bad.
But she's just with the whole Caitlin Clark, the whole WNBA just hates Caitlin Clark for some reason.
Which is
But
crazy because she's their
yeah.
cash cow right now. But
Oh yeah, absolutely. So I wanted to lean into it. I wanted to get into it again. Like I said, I'll be betting heavy on Caitlin Clark tomorrow. To get into some baseball, D-backs -1.5. That's because they're playing the Rockies. I'm going hard on betting against the Rockies. I meant to do it. I should have been doing it at the beginning of the season. I am going to probably be betting against. I'm going to probably bet run line against the Rockies for the rest of the year. So, and as you can see, -149. It's insane to me. But if I can get a win, I'll get a win. Um, your boy, and I kind of hope that you can tell me why this might hit. Mick Abel, 5+ Ks. I thought when I saw that +100, I know he's new, but he's clearly pitching well enough to stay in the majors. I saw 5+ Ks at +100. I didn't want to go 4.
yeah.
Why is this a good bet? Tell me
So
why it's a good bet.
I have 4 for Mick Abel, and the reason why I have 4 is because his first start versus the Pirates, he struck out 9, and he made it look easy. And then over the last couple, he's been trying to go deeper into ball games, so he's
Hmm.
pitching to a little bit more contact.
Okay.
His strikeout stuff's been less. So that's the reason why he's been going less. But I feel like versus the Mets at home crowd, going to kind of
Yeah.
stir him up. I think this is his first start at home since
His debut,
his
right?
debut.
Yeah,
Check that. Am I correct on that? If
I
you look
think
that
I
up,
think you
baseball
are right.
reference that.
I could
But I
find
think
that.
this
Yep.
is his first start at home since, because I think his other ones have been on the road. So I expect him to get a good outing today. I'm worried about 5, to be very clear, but I think he can get the 5. But 4 is definitely in the realm of possibility.
Okay, hold on. Let me find this. Register. Oh, you know what? Let me just do. Sorry, this is bad radio, but I mean, first of all, I love the name, and by the way, you're not getting Ron Helsley from Mick Gable. I'm sorry. Well, may actually at this point maybe, um, but yeah, maybe. Let's see. So his games.
Looks good. Sorry, guys.
Um, no, it's okay. I mean, he's the start to his career is yep. You were correct.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh
I
no,
thought he
no,
had the.
sorry, no. He
Okay.
no he so his first game was at home, but he did have a home start against the Cubs.
Okay, yeah, he
Ju-
did. I think he
yeah,
had
yeah,
like 4 Ks in that game.
yep.
Okay.
Three, but 4 innings,
3.
4 innings, 3 Ks. Yep.
Yeah, he didn't. He was trying to still do a bunch of stuff. Yeah,
But
it
the
was kind
Mets
of.
are struggling. The Mets are struggling. They strike out a ton. Like I love
Yeah,
it. So
yeah. I don't
um,
hate it. I just
yeah.
I'm taking 4 myself. But
Well, that you got the four, and then the kicker. So we'll get to you
yeah.
in a second. But let me just get through my Cardinals bets because I went heavy clearly on the Cardinals today. This is the one that I was talking about. I have Donovan 2 hits and Arenado 2+ total bases at 375. I kind of wish I flipped that, and I might flip that anyway, but it's already on the tabletop. I can't take it back. Um, I got Sonny Gray 7+ Ks at 125. And let me just tell you about Sonny Gray. Sonny Gray loves pitching in St. Louis. He has 57 strikeouts at home. He's 5-1. He's got a sub 3 ERA at home at St. Louis. You know he's pitched 53 innings, 53.2 innings with the 57 strikeouts at home. Um, he just loves St. Louis, and I just why wouldn't I go with that? So what is this? I just saw something about Gray with the Yankees. Oh, who the heck is Gray for the Yankees? I don't know. Whatever. I'll figure that out. Um, oh, those are old videos. Never mind, because I forgot he used to be a Yankee. But yeah, no. Sonny Gray is St. Louis. He's our ace. So give me 7, and I like the value there too. And the last but certainly not least, the Cardinals own the Reds since 2006 when Busch Stadium, the current version of Busch Stadium, opened. The Reds are 50-101 in St. Louis since 2006. The Cardinals own the Reds when they play in St. Louis. It's with I saw that stat today and I could not believe it. It's and by the way, Cardinals won the World Series in '06. Just saying. Um, so 1.5. Yesterday was awesome. The Cardinals are back on a heat. They lost a couple games in a row. They're back on a heater, 4 in a row. I know I'm Mr. Cardinal. I know I bet on them all the time. But instead of the money line, which was minus 205, I took the run line. So let's go. Let's have a day. Let's have a Saturday. First Saturday of summer. Let's go Cardinals. That's what I got for you, bro.
You're good, baby. Go
Um,
ahead and smack the
I
next one
love it.
up.
Let's smack it up. There it is.
There's mine.
I don't know. I don't know if you heard Rob, but he's got Barrios 4Ks. Love that. Merrill Kelly with the 6Ks. Love that. I'm obviously on the D-backs, so shout out. Who does Schmidt play? Oh, Schmidt's the Yankee,
Yankee.
right? Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. So I mean, he's going a little conservative, but that's what he does with the strikeouts, like you said with Nick Abel. I like going because those are probably one less than what a plus money would be.
Mhm.
Um, and then obviously, like he's riding with me with the D-backs against the Rockies. He's riding with his Braves. Got with that boost 542. That is a good looking parlay. I don't know what you think, but
Yeah, I mean, you probably got a 30% boost on that, so it's probably somewhere around just shy of 400.
like 4, yeah,
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 somewhere around in that realm. So if you can
yeah.
get that straight, that'd be solid too.
I mean, I'll
Not
take it
bad, not
straight.
bad. That
Yeah,
yeah,
I
not
mean,
bad. Well,
I'll
the boost
go
would
ahead.
be boost would make it just that much better if you got it. So
Yeah. Absolutely, man. I'm actually about to throw that. I don't think. Oh no, I think the Yankees just started, but I'll throw in some kind
You
of
might
version of
still
that.
be
But
able to get it. I don't know.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, throw that in there if you can. And then last but certainly not least, it's our guy here who's about to have a fun birthday party with his son. How old again, by the way?
He turned 3 yesterday. 3 years
Oh,
old.
that's awesome, man. Congratulations, man.
Thanks. Yeah.
I love you and
Yeah.
I root for you and your family. So, but let's
Appreciate
get to it so you can get on the grill and send me a picture.
it. Yeah.
Um,
Absolutely.
and we'll put it on social media. But here it is, Mr. PD King. Tell me,
So
talk to me.
I got the Phillies plus 1.5. They're going against Canning. They played really well yesterday. It was a 2-2 game till the bottom of the seventh. The Phillies exploded for 7 runs, or sorry, 6 runs, and then just for fun, in the bottom of the eighth, Nick Castellanos went Taterville to the deepest part of the ballpark over Monty's angle to get the W. So I was sweating it yesterday with the Phillies minus 1.5 with Wheeler. Wheeler got the 7 Ks, and then they produced 8 in
I,
2 innings
I should have.
to make it easy.
I was looking for. I don't mean to interrupt. I was looking for an underdog because I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to just have the underdog. I should have just done Phillies plus 1.5 because I didn't realize that they were the underdogs. But go ahead.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Yeah, they're the underdog
Yeah,
today just because Canning's been so good and
yeah,
Mick
yeah.
Abel's still rookie, not a
Hmm.
lot of Ks. But I'm taking the Mick Abel 4+ Ks. I feel like at home versus a team that does swing and miss, does have a decent amount of swing and miss.
Yep,
Hopefully he
yep.
gets through 5 innings. If he gets through 5 innings,
He's gonna
which the
get
Phillies
that.
need because Wheeler only got through 5 yesterday because he got hosed on a couple of
So
calls.
both.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Juan Soto went. I don't care what you say. That bat purely crossed the front and it purely broke the plane. I don't know what Dan Iasonia. I think he was behind third. I want to say he was the third base umpire yesterday. I don't know what blindness he was seeing, but he didn't see Soto swing, which is kind of crazy, but that's fine. It's not here nor there. I'm not trying to rip any umpires too much here, and I might not be Dan Iasonia, so I might be an absolute liar, but that's just one of the funniest umpire names out there. So I figured why not
Yeah.
go and play the funniest umpire card. Um, but it was a low strike zone last night, kind of crazy. Like Realmuto got run up on a ball at his shins, and I was just like, how is that ever a strike? And then the next batter, Bryson Stott, has the same pitch, and it's called a ball. It's like, okay, listen, if you're gonna call that, call it all day. But
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
that's not here or
Assistant.
there.
Yeah.
They got the win, so I
Yep.
don't really care. But I think the Phillies will either win or lose by one, and Mick Abel gets 4 Ks, and that's kind of my hope. I'm also
Yeah.
riding your Cardinals, man. I'm riding the Cardinals money line in gray. Yes, I appreciate the Reds. Did y'all win yesterday? Y'all won yesterday,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I feel like the Cards are going to win today, and then they'll lose tomorrow versus Abbott for my other bet. From if you
Potentially.
did not
Yeah.
listen to the podcast, I like Andrew
Yep.
Abbott tomorrow
Yep.
and
That's
the
your boy.
Reds. So I will be
That's your
betting that.
boy. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Andrew Abbott,
That's
solid
okay.
pitcher.
That's okay. I don't mind.
Um,
I don't mind.
but yeah, if the Cardinals win today, you don't care because the eliminator hits for you. So that's solid.
Yeah. That's all.
But
That's all I'm looking for.
that's all you're looking for now.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cardinals money line, Sonny Gray 5+ Ks. So take a little bit lower on the Ks, but I've got the
And
Cardinals as the hook.
can I?
Go ahead.
What did you get? I meant to ask about the first one, but
I
what
got them
did you get them at? Yeah.
let's see here. I can look. Hold on. They're barely minus money. Like I feel like
Okay.
the Phillies plus 1.5 and the Able bet is like minus 102,
Yeah.
and the
Sounds about right.
Cardinals and Sonny Gray. I think I got it minus
Because
129.
cards are a big favorite today. So
Yeah, and I
yeah.
didn't want to take the. I have the score book up. Hold on, pulling it up. Um, let's see here. I got it at. Okay, so the Mick Abel one's actually plus 105, and the
Oh
St.
wow,
Louis
nice.
one is minus 129.
Oh, I mean, good value. I think really really good value in both of those. I'd say.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
the last one, which I don't know if you're going to be able to get because the game's already
The
started.
game's already started. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but I do have Pepino 5+ Ks in the Rays money line, and currently that is looking really good as Pepino has 3 Ks through 3, and the Rays are up 5-0. They're one of the hottest teams on the planet right now.
Just give me one sec.
Those Tampa Bay Rays, and I know they're going up against the best team in the bigs in Detroit, but they're playing really exceptional ball. So yeah, why I went with Rays and Pepino 5+ Ks, and that I got at -102. So that was the -102 bet.
Oh,
Is
okay,
the
yeah, that's the one you were talking
is
about.
the Rays and Pepino 5+ Ks, and I
And I know
almost
because
thought
we
about going
talked. Oh, go
7,
ahead.
but yeah.
And I know we had talked about it. Like, are the Tigers for real?
Yeah, I think the Tigers
So
are for real. I also think the
yeah,
Rays are for real too. I think both of them could be
that
for real.
dude.
I just don't
Talk
know
about
how
teams in the
much.
AL East. I mean, the Red Sox are roaring right now. Like, I
Yeah,
mean, you never know. Like, it's because I know, again, go listen to the Sports GPS podcast. I was on the one of the latest episodes. What is it? The
it's
latest?
the last episode.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Please go listen. Great time with the boys. And it kind of doubled
yeah. It was a
Just the
crossover, so
BetSlips
you can
pod
either
too.
listen
So
to Just the Best Lips or Sports GPS. You're gonna get the same
yeah.
podcast.
Had a lot of fun. It was great. You guys do a great job, and I was
Thank you.
honored to be on. But yeah, that was one of the things we talked about. So,
Yep.
I really I think you're looking solid, and
Yeah.
we're getting towards the end of the month, and you're still the which we're gonna get to in a second. You're still looking good. I'm gonna take this off the screen so I can.
That Wheeler bet yesterday, because it was -1.5, I got that a little extra because that was basically even money. And then Wheeler at 7 was even money, almost even
Yeah,
money.
yeah.
So
Oh, I helped you.
combined,
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, it was plus 276 on that bet alone yesterday. So massive,
bro.
massive for
And,
the
and,
program.
and before we get to it, and again, I want to send you on your way so you can get to your party and send me a picture
Hmm.
of your grilling. The fact that your record is what it is and your units are what they are just goes to show you that you don't have to be Mr. 60% to be winning money. Um,
Correct.
and I will remind you one more time. Please send me the blackjack book.
Yep.
Please point me to Craps knowledge, and that you have to wear sunglasses on the next show. But let's get to the records so that this man can throw a birthday party for his son, and I can get on my way. And my brother's in town, so I'm looking forward to seeing him. Uh, Here it is. It's the records. I'm a little ashamed, but you know what? I'm climbing back. I'm climbing back. Here it is. Not too shabby. I didn't update the bottom. I haven't updated the 750 Club or the Underdog,
Yeah,
and
you're
we
good.
haven't
We
done
haven't done them.
we
We haven't done
and
them.
we haven't done PDs of the day. Tomorrow we're doing PDs of the day. I'm
Yeah,
telling you
so
right now.
if you want, here
Yeah,
we'll do this. The PD of the day is I'm going to take the Cardinals as the PD of the day. So I'm going to
love
take
it.
Cardinals
Love
and
it.
Sonny Gray
All right,
for
perfect.
PD of the day. That's what
I
I'm
will
doing.
make that graphic and post it.
Yeah,
So,
please do.
absolutely. So there you go. So we'll have the first PD of the day of June. I can't believe we haven't done them.
Yeah,
That was such
just
a. I know. It
it's a
is what
fun
it is.
one.
It's yeah.
It's been a
It's
crazy month. It's
June.
summer.
It's
Summer.
yeah. It's summer. It's yeah. Exactly. So it is what it is. But there you go. Like I said, CJ is 32 and 38, but he is up 16 freaking units. So for those that aren't aware, this is something I can explain. If your unit is $1, that means he's up 16, almost $17 on the month. So if your unit's 5, then just multiply that by that. That's something I can explain. We have obviously have Tommy Stats, who has been a little bit hasn't been sending in picks recently, and that's fine, no big deal. But he's still up 12 and 6. He's got the better record, but he's not up the units. And then, as you can see on the who's not, we have Mr. Suave, who is 6 and 6. He's right. He's on the cusp. Next time he's on the show, I'm sure he'll boost
Well,
that.
we didn't. We actually didn't update his thing from
Oh yeah,
Thursday
because
live,
he
and
did
that's
make
on me.
picks. Yeah, yeah,
He did
yeah.
make some picks, so
Yes.
I've got to do
Okay.
that. So that's on me. I did not update his
Okay.
stuff.
No problem.
He's so busy.
We'll have
He
we'll have it
can't. And he
updated for
also,
tomorrow. Yeah,
yeah. So
we'll have it updated for tomorrow. And then Rob, I know Rob is going through it. I like his chances today. And speaking of units, if he hits his if he hits his plus 542 parlay today, he'll just be 2 units down. So or a
yep.
little under, yeah, a little under that.
Yeah.
So even though he's 2 and 15, Kel, who again we miss and love, um, we don't know when he's going to come back and give picks, but he's sitting there. And here I am clawing, fighting. I had a couple two decent days, and I'm back from 16. I think I was down. Now I'm up to 10, so I'm feeling good. I'm really liking my chances today, and yeah, that's pretty much it, brother. I mean,
Yeah.
that's that's what it is. So, you already know what it is. It is just the bet slips, and we should be back tomorrow. We'll make sure we post about it if we are. And which I mean, I think I'm gonna be free. I don't know about you. Maybe Rob's
Yeah,
gonna be
we'll
home. So yeah,
like if I'm live, it'll be very similar. I'll be on location
yeah, totally fine.
tomorrow if I'm live.
I'm getting better at these
I'll
graphics. So
yeah,
yeah,
you're doing good. Like
yeah,
the templates are easy, and then you can have fun
yep,
inside of them. So that's what
yeah,
I tried to do with this.
damn right.
As you know,
Yeah.
as you say, the master of the ones and twos. I don't want to claim that, but those
Oh
are
well,
your
you
words, not
are.
mine.
You are. They
Um,
are my words. Yeah. And you
so
also I could talk to you about your casino stuff all day. And I kind of hope that one day we could just do a whole show about you talking about that. But
yeah,
that's neither here nor there. Let me let you go so you can get on the grill. And
hmm
you guys already know the deal. It's at Just the BetSlips. We are presented proudly
hmm
by Fans for Sports Network. You can find us all over social media. You can listen to the podcast. Go listen to Sports GPS podcast as well. I'm Poolside Pat. He is CJ, the PD King. And all we're trying to do every single show is bring you one thing and one thing only. And that is
the
the hot
hot tips
tips
to
to
help
help
your
your
bet
bet
slips.
slips. Love you, brother. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, man. Peace. Later.
Peace. I don't know how to do this one. There we go. Oh, no, I didn't do it right. Now I did it. Love you. Have a great day. Happy summer. Peace, peace, peace. It's your boy. Good night, Chicago.